Hey everyone, this is Shreyas and back to you with another video after a long hiatus. And I got my hands on the Galaxy S23 Ultra and I got the pre-order offers with adding that 5,000 to get the watch and the buds as well. So it came on a special package like this. As long-time viewers of the channel might know that I daily drive a Pixel 7 Pro. I have been using it since the day of its launch in India at least. So that's my reference point of a flagship experience currently, and I'm gonna get my hands on this Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's quickly unbox it and then I'll share my quick impressions, slight comparison to the Pixel 7 Pro. Don't worry, there'll be a detailed camera as well as just phone comparison between the Pixel 7 Pro and the Galaxy S23 Ultra. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and if you like such kind of content, make sure you hit that like button as well. So without any further delay, this is Shreyas and let's check that out. Alright, so I pre-ordered as I mentioned, and this came in a bigger box than I expected, and it says unbox here. So let's try. Okay. Kind of okay. This kind of looks like a PR package for a change. So this is the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic LTE version. Then you have the Galaxy Buds 2. I have reviewed these on my channel almost 2 years ago when they came out. So you can check a link down in the description or up over here in the corner. And this is what we are here for. And a very subtle embossed silhouette of the back of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and that's what we are here for. So let's get going. This actually feels like a hefty box, but unfortunately extremely slim because no charger. And yeah, I have been very boring about it because I have a thing for matte black. So now this is the Apple style of opening and unboxing stuff, so let's go. Right, so let's open the box. Comes out very easily. We have something over here. So there is a insert over here underneath which there is a phone and there's a cutout like the camera lens. So let's get to this insert. Obviously no charger. So what you get is a SIM ejector tool. You get a C2C cable, some quick start guide and safety instructions. Nothing more, unfortunately, with your flagship unboxing experience. Alright, then you have a small pull tab over here. So let's just pick it out and out comes the smartphone. Nothing at the bottom of the box, unfortunately. That's about it for the unboxing. That's just a paper cutout. Okay. Although it had a bit of adhesive. So this is your first look at the back of the Phantom Black Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now it's good to be back to another matte backed phone. Man, I miss this. And let's peel off the final thing on the screen. That's the only satisfaction probably you get in this unboxing experience. So here you go. So let's do a physical overview. You have flat top bezel. The sides are a bit more flatter with less radius of curvature, as you can see here. And of course, bottom you have one of the speaker grills, the USB-C port, the SIM card tool, and who can forget finally the famous S Pen. So this is a quick unboxing of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. I'll get back to your video after setting this up and transferring my own personal data into it and give you my first impressions right now. So you had a quick look at the unboxing experience, not a lot flagship unboxing experience. Similar experience was there with the Pixel 7 Pro as well. So now I've used this phone for over 8 hours or so, and here are my first impressions. First of all, this is a big phone. I can understand why people say that the relatively flatter edges but the slight curve helps in gripping the phone better. Yeah, the corners are pretty sharp. I did not really like the Pixel 7 Pro initially, but compared to the S23 Ultra, the corners are way more rounded on the 7 Pro, so that's a bit more comfortable in the hand. Also, the S23 Ultra at least feels heavier than the Pixel 7 Pro, and I have a tempered glass installed in it and nothing on the S23 Ultra as of yet, but I'll be comparing the weight very soon in my detailed comparison between these two phones. So yeah, if you're interested, make sure you subscribe to the channel for that. So the other thing I experienced after a long time is the ultrasonic fingerprint reader. It's very easy to use. The animation is a bit slow. I don't really like it. I'll probably turn it off very quickly. But the ease of just tapping your finger and just letting it go without putting any pressure on the display is kind of convenient. The 7 Pro actually has a good optical fingerprint reader, contrary to what the fiasco was with the 6 Pro. It's very easy to use, but this feels more elegant to use, if I may say, than the optical solution on the 7 Pro. Not to mention, I almost forgot that the S23 Ultra actually comes with an S Pen, because this is the only phone that comes with one. You don't really tend to remember it, but this is a specialty. I will try to use it as much as possible and tell you what came very handy or not. Few things I want to share, especially about the setup process. So there was a QR code pop-up which helped me set up the phone from my Pixel 7 Pro, transfer all my apps and personal data onto this particular phone. Now the thing that happened in between was that it asked me to install Samsung Switch. Now in other Android devices, usually this does not require a dedicated app. Google Play Services has inbuilt systems which will transfer your data seamlessly from device to device. Now that's number one. Number two is that I got a prompt of installing two mandatory apps, which was Samsung Tutor and Samsung Shop. First of all, Samsung Shop is one of the worst apps I've ever used. It's basically a web app in form of an app and just asks you to install it, unfortunately. Not just that, here are some screenshots of all the pre-installed apps which were there. At least the phone messages, gallery, camera, clock, contact settings are some things that are definitely required. Yes, Samsung puts their own version of it. That's okay, because most OEMs do. Facebook, Netflix, Spotify and YouTube Music are something that are third-party pre-install apps. And coming to the first-party pre-install apps, you have this long list, not to mention the special sauce of Microsoft pre-installed apps. In terms of a flagship, this is pre-installed apps galore. I like as many Google apps as possible because that's what I'm used to. I'm not saying that they are better, and maybe on the long run make a video about how close to a Pixel experience you can make on this particular Galaxy S23 Ultra, which feels like a Pixel running on top tier hardware like this. Few more quick things I observed is that the selfie camera is not as wide as that of the Pixel. Camera samples, etc. and camera comparison will be a dedicated video which will be coming very soon on the channel, so stay subscribed again. And one more big thing is this matte back. Now I switched over to the Pixel 6 Pro back in January 2022. Since then, over a year almost, have been deprived of feeling this matte back glass thanks to Google choosing to using glossy glass on their backs. Here is some ASMR, if it is audible, of very soothing satin matte glass. Other things which is really good compared even compared to the Pixel 7 Pro. So the 7 Pro has a camera bar which actually prevents it from wobbling on the table. Although they have very protruded camera rings over here, the table wobble is minimal, so it's nothing disturbing. Rest about mostly would be about the One UI experience, which I think I need time, and stay tuned for my full review of this particular phone. And if you are interested in short clips and small features to know about the S23 Ultra or in comparison with the Pixel 7 Pro, I might be posting some quick videos as shorts or reels on my social media handles, so make sure you follow me there on Twitter and Instagram. And that's about it for my early quick impressions. I am really interested in finding out how well this phone stands out, because this phone is substantially higher priced than the other flagships that are sold, at least in my region, that's in India. So it better live up to the expectations. So that's about it for this particular video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.